to show you fairly quickly a couple strategies for searching for material in the academic databases. So I'm going to start by selecting databases, and then this databases A to Z list. You can select your database by looking at the subject, or I find that a good place to start is Academic Search Complete. This is an EBSCO database. And one of the nice things about EBSCO databases is that EBSCO, which is a whole company, owns a whole bunch of other databases by topic. I'm not really sure what the topic would be for this, so I'm just going to stick with Academic Search Complete for now. And I'm going to use as a sample Samantha's topic, which is she wants to try to convince her city to add a restroom to a playground that she uses. And just as a starting point, I thought I'd simply type in playground, and restroom as key terms. I'm not going to select a field, but the selecting a field are ways to narrow. So this would search for the author, this would search, the word would have to be in the title. Subject terms are like the tab terms, author supplied keywords, etc. And you find, and we got 6 items, and we want to narrow it to scholarly peer reviewed, and we end up with 1. But so that may be fine. Let's see what this article is about. The benefit of neighborhood parks has been well documented, yet there is growing need for agencies to provide evidence beyond the anecdotal that demonstrates the impact of park renovations. So this idea of having a restroom in this park, it would be a renovation, and so maybe this would be something that would be relevant. In fact, this article found that this research showed that when they upgraded a restroom and they upgraded parks, visitors were much more likely to attend and do physical activity and enjoy it, et cetera, et cetera. So that could be something useful. Basically, the idea is that some kind of capital improvement to the park will improve use of it. And you can see here that you end up with a variety of search terms that might be useful. I think probably that's most useful in this particular source is the journal that came up. And you can see here that when you click on the name of the journal, you get a whole bunch of information about the journal. You could actually browse through the journal just like you would with journal volumes up on a shelf in the library. But you could also, excuse me, search within this publication. When you do that, when you click on that, what you come up here is the abbreviation JN in front of the title of the journal article in quotations. And then you still get other search boxes. And let's just add restrooms there. We have the same article as before, Beyond the Ribbon Cutting, because of course that was in that article. And you also have this one, Examining the Relationship Between Proximal Park Features. That's sort of the additional things that are in features and residents' physical activity. And it turns out that participants, data from the participants showed that having 5 facilities and 6 amenities, including a restroom, was significantly correlated to an increased likelihood of people using the parks for physical activity. So again, this could be a really good source for demonstrating the value of adding restrooms, in this case specifically restrooms, to a park. So that was an example of one way you can mine a good source once you find it.